Either you want it or you don't. Either you want it or you don't. You are going to have the day, the week, the month, the year that you deserve. Whether it's good or bad, it's gonna be completely on you. That's it. I was having a conversation. Ooh, that conversation stressed me out. I was having a conversation with one of my coworkers, and it was just like they was asking some questions about something. And sorry, I had to figure out how to put that. And I was trying to tell them about the bigger picture and taking what we have now and using it in our own favor. And only because he came to me and asked me a question. That's it. I tell y'all, I'm never gonna force nothing on nobody. Okay, you make your own decisions in life, period. But if you come to me and ask me a question, I'm going to break it down because you open that door for me. Okay, so let me explain. Okay, so cool. I'm explaining that you have to use what you have now, everything that you're acquiring now to get you to another point. And it was like, yeah, it sound good. I've been looking at trading, I've been hearing about you and all the blah, 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 blah. Like, okay, I'm telling you what it's going to come with off gate. This man, grown man, looked me in my face and was like, "Nah, I don't think none of that is worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I hear you, I see it, cool, but I'm almost here. I've been here longer than what is going, and I'm like, okay, it's just, as soon as the mouth opened, I already knew you just had me talking to a blank wall. You just wasting my time per se. I mean, maybe not. Maybe somebody in the facility heard the stuff we was talking about and they was like, you know what? I said facility. Somebody in the vicinity, facility. That word is about to eat me up. In proximity, how about that? Can hear it and maybe, they'll take it and run with it and they'll go find out stuff for themselves, cool. Maybe I didn't explain it to him in a way that he thought was good, because even after every rebuttal and excuse, I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, don't get me wrong, I tell you all the time, people that are I say the generation before me, I'll just leave it at that one. And anybody, anybody that has a 9-to-5 that loves their job, that like what they do, and it's benefiting them in every aspect, I tell you all the time, stay with it. It is so hard to find a job that's like, I'm in all of it. Like, you find a job like that, you keep that. That's a diamond in the rough. I wholeheartedly believe in that. Like, that's what you do. But if you are somewhere that you come in every single morning, and you've come in every single morning for the last 15 years saying how much you hate this place, how much is hurting you, how much is this, how much is that, and you're asking me, what can you do to change, what can you do to make life more pleasurable for yourself? And I'm telling you, and you telling me, no, I don't want to do that. I'd rather just go ahead and stick it out. Okay, cool. That's your business. Have the day, have the life you deserve, bro. And that's not rude. I said that to somebody today, just, usually I'm like, have a good day, whatever. But some people, you have to tell them, have the day you deserve. That's not a bad thing. If, like I said, if you deserve a good day, then you're going to get a good day. If you deserve a bad day, then, it is what it is. But it's just like, that's why I tell y'all, bro, everybody can't go. You can't explain it to everybody. And I know it's so hard for me to sit here and explain everything how I'm explaining it. And even talking to y'all sometimes, I already know, like, it's so hard to do that kind of thing sometimes, because it's like, I have yet to achieve the results that I'm trying to achieve. But I am going along this journey. I'm getting better every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year. Every single season, I have gotten noticeably better. And I'm trying to tell people, while we are on this level, you better get on this train. And it's not even just trading. I would love for everybody in the world to trade, but unfortunately, everybody can't trade. Everybody just can't. Like what they say is a 10% chance to win in trading. 90% of traders lose. And that's because people get in, they start it, and they quit because it's too much. They realize it's more than what they bargained for, it's too much. So that, we just go ahead and say that's 50% of people right there. Then you got the ones that come in and it's like, oh, I'm just bleeding money, I'm bleeding money. And then they get on and then they get off, and they get on and they get off. But they never truly stay on. We'll get at what? I just said 50. We'll get at another 20%. And then it's that last chunk that is They're trying to get it. Every time they get in, it's quick money, but then everything just goes wrong. And then they even get to the level of, okay, I'm going to get a mentor because it's going to make it better. That mentor didn't work out. Okay, maybe I'll buy this course. Maybe that didn't work. Okay, and it's a constant. You're losing, you're winning, you doing everything you think you're supposed to be doing, but it's too much. It's just too much, and they quit. That's that last percent right there. That 10% of traders that freaking win, go at it time after time, year after year after year, fail, loss. Like they keep going. They don't stop. Even to this day, the top winning traders still lose trades, bro. They still lose. It's a part of the game. This is the career path that we chose to embark upon. This is the result of it. Like, it just be like that sometimes. But I tell y'all all the time, if you just continue to stick at it, it's going. I am so stressed out because it's like the things that I have been hearing and seeing lately. But it's just like I said, you don't quit. You put in that time. You grind day in and day out. You do whatever it is you have to do. You cut the people off you got to cut off. You miss out on the events that you have to miss out on. You lose sleep. Okay, but in the process, you are becoming better than you don't even recognize this person. Me looking back at myself, 2020, September 2020, me looking at myself, I would have never thought, honestly, at that moment in time, I definitely thought that I was going to be the number one trader in the world, right? At the end of the year. Oh, I was going to make millions. I was going to pull it all in. When I first found out about trading, I was on that time. I was on that time. And then, life happened. Life got to get real. I started to see, like I said, I started to see that this trading thing ain't as easy as I thought it was going to be, as I perceived it to be. Them first couple of trades I got, I know I done told y'all this already. I was eating when I first found out about trading. I had no idea what I was doing. You couldn't have told me that then. You definitely couldn't have told me that then. But then it's like, the cycle continues, and it's like you leave it alone because it does get to a point where it's like, dang, bro, I'm throwing money in this thing ain't working, like scam. It gets like that, and you take some time off, and then you start to see it again, and you're like, okay, let me pick it back up. Finally started picking it back up. Finally getting a mentor. Finally buying some courses. Finally really locking in. Okay, it's a lot going on. Finally getting to the point where I'm literally able to pull money out. Finally getting to the point where, okay, at least I can stay break even for the week. At least I can, not take so many losses. At least I'm quick enough to notice the things that I need to notice. Just to get to this part right here, bro. Like, everything still isn't figured out. But I am pressing on. I am trying. And like I said, I'm trying to bring anybody and everybody that could come. Trading, you don't have to be male, female, black, white. You don't have to. You can be dang on illiterate. Honestly, honestly, you really can. Trading, you're clicking buttons, bro. You're clicking buttons. You're finding out how do you best trade. You click a button. You click buy. You click sell. You set your TP. You set your stop loss. The rest of it is this right here. You just going through the motions, just trying to figure out, and like I told y'all, trading pulls out the raw human in you every single time. But you learn to manage it. You learn to get better. You learn from your mistakes. Like I said, this is the best I have ever been. And it better be. It better be. If you start trading and you go backwards, baby, I don't know what happened. But yeah, this is the best that I have been since I've started. Even though the results aren't there like I want to. And that's what I was saying, like, people really don't take you so seriously until you show them the real results. But by the time I get to the real result, by the time I get to the results I want to, I'm not going to want to talk. I'm not. Hello, you should have came with me when I was telling you 2-3 years ago. I'm just saying, bro. And like I said, it don't just have to be about trading. It could be about anything. It could be about any part of any entrepreneur journey. Even you could be a cook. You could be a chef. You can... Whatever it is that you're doing, do it wholeheartedly. Go after your dreams. Go after your goals. Have the life you deserve. And I mean that in the best possible way when it comes to y'all that I'm talking to. Because I already know if you were sitting here watching this, I already know what type of time you're going to be on. And I can't wait. What is today? Today is Wednesday. It is March the 18th, 2026. 4 years, it's going to be 2030. I'm going to set something so I can look back at this video in specific and see how life is going. I already have years under my belt. Like I said, right now I have really been straddling this break even. I'm in, I'm out, I'm getting it, I'm losing it, but I have not lost my account. I have not lost my head, and it's like I keep striving to do better and better and better and better. I have already acquired and taken money out of trading straight to the bank account. I can't even imagine how crazy life is going to be in 2030. I can't even imagine it. You know, not putting no limits on anything. I can't imagine it. The way that I have been moving lately, and regardless of whoever sees, the results are going to speak for themselves. And that's what it is. I find myself rambling at this camera right now because that conversation today, it's just something about certain conversations that really eat at me, because I want the best for everybody. I want the best for everybody, especially my people. Like, not even trying to hold it, especially for my people. And it's like the things that we could do, the things that we could do if we could all just get it right. Like, we are such a powerhouse in this nation, in this world, and we are just so taken for granted, and we take ourselves for granted the most, honestly, because we don't see the light and the power in us that God gave us. I'm trying to calm down. I really just want, because I see how evil and how wicked this world is. That's really what it boils down to, and that's what really stresses me out, because I want so many of us to win, because it's just getting scarier, bro. It's getting scarier. It's getting more wicked. It's just nasty out here. So, what I tell you, I'm just trying to make my money and get me and my family and get up out the way. Do what we need to do, get up out the way. Because this world is just, and it's not even on some, trying to be scared of everything. No, I'm trying to be well prepared. God said you better be well prepared. So, I don't know what to tell y'all. So just use whatever it is that you got. Let me get back to the main topic. Use whatever it is that you got. Yes, it's not going to be quick. Yes, it is a journey. Yes, it's going to be chaos. But that's what you gotta love the game. I love the game, B. Like, you have to. That's it. That's all. As of right now, I am doing everything in my power to get to what I'm trying to get to. Slow, yes. Sucks sometimes, yes. A lot of times, actually. But is it worth it? Oh, absolutely. Like I said, I can't tab. 2030 tab. I can't wait to see what you look like. So, that's all I got. Troop, shout out to y'all. I'm sorry this video. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Because it's just certain, like I said, bro, certain topics just, they really make me real, that passionate side of me really pop out. It's that Aries in me. It's that fire in me coming out. I just want so many people to see. So many people deserve to see, because we have been blindsided for so long. But I'm not even about to get into that, because y'all already know. Like I said, this world's crazy, so I just want so much for us. All of us. Seriously, all of us. Because it's just a lot. Let me wrap this up, because I will go on a whole nother spiel, and it's time for dinner. Troop, shout out to y'all. I know I already told y'all, shout out to y'all, but you know y'all can get a double salute, triple salute, pretty much. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all doing all the YouTube stuff. Thank y'all for liking. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all for doing what y'all do. Now, please, more blessings, less stressing. All licks 26. It's your girl TP Tab. I'm out.